What's going on, guys? It's me, Dreamliner Fan 2016 here, and today we have another Roseville International Airport update for you guys, and this will be for the month of December 2022. Before we begin today's airport update, I just want to say Merry Christmas to all of you guys. I hope you guys are having an awesome Christmas, getting together with families, opening presents, and spending time for the holidays. We are here, Christmas Day, Christmas morning. Wow. Really nice to film this airport update on Christmas Day. We got some amazing stuff to go over for this airport update. New models, amazing special guests here in this airport update, and a lot more. So, I'm just excited to do this airport update. Doing an airport update on Christmas, that's very interesting, I gotta say. But here we are, Christmas Day. We have an airport update. And yeah, another Roseville Airport update to conclude the year of 2022. Yes, this will be the last year for airport updates for Roseville International Airport for 2022. And I gotta say, this year has been big, but I'll talk about that later in the conclusion. But without being said, I don't want to waste you guys' time, and let's begin this airport update. You probably have seen this aircraft in the previous airport update, but right here, we have a United Airlines Boeing 777-200 non-ER variant, and this aircraft had just arrived from Honolulu International Airport at 2:43 p.m., and she is seen here parking at Gate Alpha 1. So really nice to have this model by Gemini Jets. It's not all that great, but if NG can do one, then that'll be great. So if NG can do a release of that, then I would probably buy it and replace this model. Hopefully by 2023 if I were to guess, but who knows. We just have to wait and see. And how about this? We do have a brand new model that is added into my collection. And that is the Delta Airlines Airbus A220-100, and this aircraft had just arrived from Salt Lake City where she landed at 4:03 p.m., so that is an afternoon arrival, and she's going to be heading back to Salt Lake City at 5:20 p.m. Really nice to have this model into my collection. I've been wanting to have a Delta A220 for a while, and finally she makes her debut right here at Roseville. I gotta say, this is an okay job by Gemini Jets in their November release set, although there are a couple of QC defects. I still think this model turned out amazing, so great work, Gemini Jets. Next up, we have two Boeing 737-900ERs. We'll begin here with this Delta Airlines one. She just pushed back out of Gate Alpha 3 where she'll be making the outbound flight to Seattle-Tacoma International Airport at 6:06 p.m., which is the departure time out of Roseville. Now yes, I did flew on a 737-900ER from Delta Airlines, however that was from LAX to Seattle. But I decided to include this in this airport update because I've flown on one, and usually a E175 or an A220 would fly to this route, but I decided to go for a 737-900ER just for a change. So once again, really nice to fly on a 737-900ER from Delta Airlines. You can expect a flight report somewhere around January if I were to guess. But other than that, really nice aircraft to fly on. And on Gate Alpha 4, we have a United Airlines Boeing 737-900ER in the Evo Blue livery, and this aircraft had just arrived from Washington Dulles International at 3:20 p.m. And this aircraft will soon be making the departure flight out of Boston, where she departed at Roseville at 4:33 p.m. So really nice to have this Evo Blue livery. It's a nice addition to my United collection, and I really like it. NG did a nice job on this model, I gotta say, from the October or January 2022 releases, because that's when the model was released. So other than that, really nice to have these two models, and they're perfect for my collection. Finally, it took a while to get this aircraft into an airport update, and finally she makes her debut. But right here, we have a Delta Airlines Boeing 767-300ER, and this aircraft had just arrived from New York's JFK International Airport at 3:31 p.m., and she'll be making the flight back to JFK at 5:24 p.m. where she departed at that time. Now, this was a delay arrival and departure, so I'm not sure what the reason was. I'm totally guessing it had to deal with a weather delay if I were to guess. Let's just say that this delay was caused because of a weather delay here in Roseville. So it was kind of raining, and Delta pilots would have to wait until the weather is clear there, so they did that. And although they're delayed, they still made it. And yeah, get the passengers disembarked from the plane or deplaned, and yeah. But other than that, really nice to finally have this model into my airport update. It took months and months to have that aircraft into an airport update. I know that other model plane unboxing where I did unbox 4 models took a while to me to get that on YouTube, and I did it in late November, so finally it is out, and yeah. and it's nice to have this aircraft into my airport update once more. Pulling into Gate Alpha 6, we have a Breeze Airways Embraer E195, and this aircraft had just arrived from Provo, Utah, and she was supposed to arrive at 9:34 a.m. However, it was delayed until 10:28 a.m. And this aircraft is filling in for an Embraer E195, which I'm hoping Gemini Jets can do one, like in 1/400 scale next year. I'm hoping to see that soon, but so far we have the E195. I mean, it's the same thing as like the E190, but stretched out a little bit longer. And I'm eager to try Breeze one day, maybe like somewhere in spring 2022, I'm not sure, but I heard Breeze, they're very nice, and I'm eager to try one, maybe like from San Francisco to San Bernardino, because they operate 2 flights out of there. However, I don't think Provo, Utah would work, because like it's just 1 flight out of San Francisco. So, yeah. I'm eager to try Breeze one day. Hopefully I get some good deals, good fares for like Breeze, and yeah. So, if I could try Breeze, then that'll be great. Ah yes, this flight right here. I've been wanting to add this flight to this airport update, well this month's airport update, ever since taking that flight. And yes indeed, this is the exact flight I took on December 9th back during my Seattle trip. But right here, we have a Delta Connection Bombardier CRJ 700, and this aircraft will be making the outbound flight to Los Angeles International Airport, where she pushed back out of Gate Alpha 7 on time at 2:01 p.m. and departed out of Roseville at 2:21 p.m. and this aircraft is filling in for an Embraer E175, which I'm still waiting on Gemini Jets to do. They haven't done it next year, but hopefully they can try to like release it in the January 2023 set or more on to 2023. Well, I don't have an Embraer E175 yet. This CRJ 700 will do, but man, really nice to finally fly this route from SMF to LAX, and it was a great flight. The Embraer E175 is an amazing aircraft from Delta Airlines, and you're gonna fly more in this as I fly more regional jets, because like it's a common regional jet in the US, and many operators like the mainline, the big three, Delta, United, and American operate these aircraft under many of these like airlines like SkyWest, Envoy, and so on. But other than that, I'm just so fortunate to finally add this to my airport update, and if you want to see that flight report, you can click on the card that's going to appear on your screen. I did a good job on like a flight report. It's all text, but hopefully I can try to add a flight report that includes my voice. But right here, once again, we have a CRJ 700 filling in for an E175, and the aircraft is going to be heading to LAX for this afternoon, which once again, that is my flight I took on December 9th. Here we have 2 United Evo Blue aircraft. We'll begin here with this United Airlines Boeing 787-9, and this aircraft will be making a North Pole charter flight full of kids. So United Airlines is going to be like doing this charter flight on a 787, and they're going to bring Santa Claus with them to distribute the gifts to the little children. So nice for United Airlines to do this. I know they wouldn't do this in real life, but this is fictional, so I decided to like put that anyway. So really nice for UAL to do that here in Roseville, and I bet the kids are gonna enjoy their presents. And at Gate Alpha 9, we have a United Airlines Boeing 757-200 in the Evo Blue livery, and this aircraft had just arrived from Boston at 11:24 a.m. and this aircraft will be making the outbound flight out of Roseville from New York Liberty International Airport, where she departed at 2:47 p.m. We do have another new model for today's airport update, and that is the United Airlines Boeing 777-300ER in the Evo Blue livery, and this aircraft had just arrived from Honolulu International at 7:04 a.m. the following day, and on the same day, she's going to be making the outbound flight to Newark Liberty International. I think NG Models did a very nice job on this model. Really nice to have this model into my collection, and another United 777 added to my collection, and another Evo Blue livery of course. Honestly, the 333 looks pretty nice in 1/400 scale, and I think NG Models did a fantastic job on it, especially when it's in the Evo Blue livery, so great job NG Models. Continuing the trend with new models, now we have a United Airlines Boeing 737-900ER in the Eco Skies livery, and this aircraft had just arrived from Chicago O'Hare at 3:28 p.m. and this aircraft will soon be making the outbound flight to Los Angeles International at 5:03 p.m. which is the departure time of this aircraft. So another nice job by NG Models on this model right here. I think this is perfect for my United Airlines collection, and while I haven't seen this aircraft yet, hopefully soon in good lighting conditions. The Eco Skies livery is a very interesting livery from United Airlines, and I'm eager to catch it one day. So hopefully that comes next year if I can. And after finishing pushing back out of Gate Alpha 12 with Santa Claus in the background, we have a United Airlines Airbus A319, and this aircraft will be heading out to Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, where she departed out of Roseville at 11:28 a.m. And unfortunately it was a delayed departure, but hopefully the pilots can get to their destination, which is Phoenix, as early as possible. Hopefully there's like a strong tailwind that can like propel the aircraft a bit more faster. That way they can arrive at Phoenix a lot quicker. So yeah, that's that Evo Blue for you. And yeah, so that is it for the terminal side of things. And now we move on to taxiing aircraft to finish off this airport update. So yeah, let's get into the taxiing aircraft. We'll begin right here with this beautiful Delta Airlines Airbus A321neo, and this aircraft will be making the afternoon departure for Boston Logan International Airport, where she departed out of Roseville at 2:26 p.m. I know I've used this aircraft a couple of times in many of my airport updates I did previously, but right here we have a United Airlines Boeing 777-200ER in the Star Alliance livery, and this aircraft will be making the morning departure flight for Washington Dulles, where she departed out of Roseville at 9:25 a.m. Next up, we have this Delta Airlines Airbus A321 in the Thank You livery, a nice model right here from Gemini, even though it's not as good as compared to the NG, but I may have to think of a replacement soon for this model right here. But anyways, this aircraft had just arrived from Salt Lake City, where she landed at 10:36 p.m. and currently right now she's waiting for an open gate, but I'm thinking she's gonna be taking Alpha 3 once that Delta 739 leaves that gate. Moving back to the taxiway, we do have a Breeze Airways Airbus A220-300, and this aircraft had just arrived from Richmond, Virginia and landed here in Roseville at 2:29 p.m. and she's originally going to be arriving at 11:41 a.m. However, that is a delay. And currently right now she is waiting for a gate, but I don't think that will last long because she's going to be taking Gate Alpha 12 soon after that United A319 begins taxiing. We do have a special visitor here in Roseville, and that is an Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-900ER, and technically they weren't scheduled here to come from Seattle because this is actually a charter flight. This is another Santa charter flight, well, North Pole kind of like charter flight thing. And Alaska has been doing this every year with kids. They always let their kids board a plane where Santa Claus goes in that plane. And yeah, I've seen Alaska do this a couple times, so I decided to include this because just to represent what Alaska is doing during the holidays. So you get what I mean at this point. But really nice to add this model into my airport update. They don't have a schedule or a terminal for Alaska Airlines yet, but hopefully that can happen soon. I just gotta look for a right time to build another terminal for Alaska to do so. So other than that, Chester is looking amazing and nice to have him here. And to round off this airport update, we do have another special visitor from Reykjavik, and that is an Icelandair Boeing 757-200 in the 80 years of aviation livery. Now, you guys might be asking, what is Icelandair doing here in Roseville? There's no international terminal yet, but the reason why Icelandair is here is because they're going to be dropping off some special Christmas goodies, like cookies and presents for the kids. So they decided to come here to Roseville to drop these off. They're going to be in the cargo area. There's no cargo area in Roseville yet, but they're going to be unloading all the stuff from the cargo area. It wasn't all passengers. There were actually no passengers actually. They were all cargo, presents, goodies, and all that stuff. So really nice for Icelandair to stop by in Roseville and drop all these presents off for the children and spread the holiday cheer. So really nice for Icelandair, and it's also nice to have this beautiful model into my collection. I think it looks very fantastic, and Gemini Jets, I think this was made in 2014, did a very great job on this model right here. Really love it. And with that concludes this month's airport update and the year in general. So once again, this is the last airport update of the year, and man, what a way to finish it off right here. We got some very amazing stuff right here. And yeah, so without being said, let me give you guys the concluding thoughts and get on with the outro. Man, what a year this was. 2022. Where do I even begin to talk about this year? I had a lot of amazing stuff that happened this year, and I have a lot to explain, I gotta say. Wow, that is just a lot. So, recapping on 2022, I did a lot more model plane content during the start of the year, and moving on across the year in general. Although I do post some spawning photos and some spawning clips, but mainly majority of like my majority of my content is based on like spawning clips and model planes. I know back then I had like a lot of like infinite flight stuff, like flight simulators. Those were there this year, but not a lot as compared to all like model plane content. So you can really see how much I've changed during the past. And yeah, look at that. A lot of model plane stuff and a lot of stuff on my YouTube, I gotta say. Of course, we had that flight report this month from December, and yeah, it was enjoyable to say the least. But yeah, other than that, this does not change the fact that a lot of like these like stuff are based out of like real life aviation and model plane stuff. But I'm just really excited on how 2022 went. It was also special for me for a couple of reasons, mainly my Instagram and my YouTube, as both of those social media platforms passed 1,000 subscribers. So that is just amazing. I passed 1,000 subscribers on YouTube back in late March, and I passed 1,000 followers on Instagram in early July. So what a big change for my aviation YouTube channel right there, and I cannot thank you guys enough for the amazing support. Thank you guys so much. It really means to me. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. And yeah, really nice. And of course, you got all these like model airport updates every month. Of course, I started Roseville International back in April, and moving on to December, I had a total of 9 airport updates this year, so that's pretty nice. And hope you guys enjoyed the decorations right there. I made all those, so it really does look nice to fit the theme of Christmas, I gotta say. And yeah. But other than that, some more things happen in aviation, like I get to experience some inaugural flights in Seattle Tacoma International Airport, and I get to meet some spotters throughout the year. I met a lot of Sacramento spotters. I met one from Seattle, so that's pretty nice. And other than that, I'm just like really glad to meet up with these aviation enthusiasts like me, and really nice that I'm expanding my love for aviation this year. I think it was more than 2021. Speaking of 2021, I think 2022 was a better year than 2021 in terms of like all my aviation stuff. I get to interact with more avigeeks, get to like plane spot more. Actually, I've been spotting the entire year. I've been plane spotting the entire year. So that is a huge change right there for my love for aviation right there. Get to see more specials, get to see aircraft, get to like upload some photos, some jet photos. I have like, if I were to guess, I think 9. But hopefully I can get to 10 or 11. But yeah, uploading some stuff from jet photos, JP, and it is going amazing. Hopefully my photos don't even get rejected. And as for Roseville's future expansion, I know I talk a lot about 2022, but we'll move on. But Roseville's expansion, I'm hoping I can try to like get terminal, or not terminal, but Concourse B up and running by next year. I'm not sure if it's going to be happening by next month, because I already got like the jet bridges, and I haven't even like started painting like the woods or cut the woods or anything. But I'm not sure how long it's gonna take until we get that Concourse B, but hopefully soon. I can do it as quick as possible. I mean, I still have time. I'm still on winter break, so I can try doing that. So yeah, in terms of like some other stuff, new airlines that are expected to come, like American and Southwest. By the way, those are the airlines that will be operating out of Concourse B, so you can expect those. And yeah, so that's just a little bit of a rundown of what's going to happen for Roseville's future expansion into 2023. And yeah, so what are my expectations for the next days before the new year? Well, hopefully I can try to get a lot of photos. I haven't done a lot of like backlog videos from the past because of like college, and of course my college has ended. I finished a fall semester, which is a good thing. Now I'm moving on to the spring 2022 semester, so that's pretty exciting right there. But in terms of that, I may try to at least get them done. I do have my best of 2022 video that I need to do, but if I can't get those done, then hopefully I can try getting them done by next year. Hopefully. I mean, I still have time, but hopefully I can do that. And my expectations for 2023 and exciting changes. There's going to be exciting changes for 2023 for this channel. I hope you guys are excited for it. You can expect like a video to come out like in a couple of days on what my expectations are going to be for 2023. So eager to like check that out. And yeah. But other than that, my expectations for 2023 is I'm hoping it's going to be a fun one. I hope it's going to be more fun than 2022. Hopefully I can interact with more aid geeks. do more of these monoplane content, and other than that, just trust the process and do what you love and love what you do. A famous quote from Red River Aviation that I learned. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this airport update. So yeah, moving on to 2023. I'm excited for 2023 to come. Hopefully 2023 is gonna be a fun year. And yeah, and before we go, as always, I do have my goal for you guys. So my goal is if we can hit 1.5k subscribers on YouTube, then I can upload my entire model plane collection. Can we do that? I bet we can. And yeah, really excited for that. And yeah, so make sure I hit that goal, and we will do it. So yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss a video like this anytime soon. And if you want to see more of my airport updates for Roseville International Airport, then you can click on the card that's going to appear on the screen, and you can check out all the amazing stuff I did for the past. So all my Roseville Airport updates I did from the past, basically. So yeah, and here's that overview of the airport to finish off the year of airport updates for Roseville International Airport. So yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and Merry Christmas. Anyways, good night.